All right, back to it now. My next guest was Secretary of State when I lived in Columbus. Not a few years now, but he has been deeply involved. A Reagan Republican is Ken Blackwell, senior fellow at the American First Policy Institute, national leader on the Conservative Action Project, Council for National Policy, Family Research Council. Yeah, he works a lot, and he's here to discuss the shutdown, the tariffs, kitchen table economics, all of it. Ken, nice to talk to you again.
Hey, Steve, good to be with you.
Good to see you. All right, let's start with the shutdown here. Boy, the Democrats, they thought they're going to win something here. If they thought they're going to win on this deal, the numbers really working against them. In the polling, people are like, what are you doing? Because people are pretty clear about this. Chuck Schumer is doing this for political reasons, to save his own political hide from the jackals like AOC who want to primary him. There's no question. And I think she's going to primary him anyway, Ken. I don't think any of this is going to matter. She's coming after his seat anyway, I think.
Absolutely. The socialists and the communists among us are on the march. And the only thing that will stop them is a common sense-oriented citizenry that understands that, we are in an epic clash between those who want to rapidly expand the welfare state and those of us who want to create an opportunity society. And so, the welfare state status, they are redistributionists. We who want to create an opportunity society actually understand that we have to accelerate economic growth, which means that we have to have a rational energy policy that maintains us as the energy leader in the world. And, the past administration, the Biden administration, and his colleagues and followers, they were, in fact, pursuing a path to ordinariness in terms of the greatest country on the face of the earth. So this is a clash. And Steve, I think we're at a hinge in history where what we do during the next 18 months won't just affect the balance of the Trump term. It will, in fact, I think, impact the quality of life and the global positioning of the United States of America for the next 20 or more years.
And there's no question. Donald Trump is the person that that we needed here at this time. There's just no question about it. So here's quality of life issues. I want to touch on something right here because there's all this pushback from people like J.B. Pritzker in Illinois and other folks in California who say, we don't want the National Guard here. We don't want Chicago cleaned up. Let me give you a statistic that I watch every day now, which I think is remarkable. 10 homicides in Washington, D.C. since the 11th of August. 10. It's October. If you take that out over the year, it's less than 70 annualized homicides. There haven't been less than 70 homicides in Washington, D.C., Ken, in your lifetime or mine. The fact of the matter is they have changed the dynamic in that city, and they can do it elsewhere. And those are quality of life issues, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. The first obligation of government is to, in fact, protect the safety, to provide the safety of its citizenry and those who live within its borders. But what we're faced against is I think a outstanding battle between the globalists and those folks who think that we can, in fact, be a nation without borders, which is just stupid on its face. Even the United Nations is made up of 193 nation states, but those on the left and our global enemies and opponents want to promote this notion that we can be a nation without borders, and that just bleeds into a system that you were talking about before, and that is that we can have voters without borders. And this is just stupid, and the American people are waiting for common sense approaches, and that's why Donald Trump is so successful. I always, for years now, called him a blue-collar billionaire.
He really is. All right, so here is one of the concerns. We take calls on Fridays. I took them today. I took a couple of different calls. Cost of living adjustment for Social Security for retirees in this country. They got 2.5% this year. It looks like it could be a similar number for next year. They say that they're not making it. What can be done to help some of these seniors out? I mean, the Democrats would give $100 billion or $1 trillion to illegals. What do we do to protect our own seniors here at home, Ken?
Well, this is you just nailed it. We in fact have to live within our means and provide the quality of life standards for those who are citizens. You know, right now we see the left and the Democrats in Congress protecting the giveaway programs to illegal aliens, which in fact not only drives up or drives down the cost of living adjustments for our citizens, it in fact makes healthcare more unaccessible to our citizens. So we're right back at it, Steve. We in fact have to make sure that we live within our means, that we in fact have a healthy respect for the value of citizenship and our nation state's borders. When we do that, we can make sure that there is enough money for those who are citizens of this country. You know, also, and again, I'm one of the first to say that because I've been to 67 of the 193 nations on the globe, and
right.
We are in this country. We're facing a challenge. We have a low birth rate, and we have a need for workers. But those workers that migrate here must come in the right way.
Absolutely true, and everybody agrees with that. You know, I just had somebody ask me, is the wall still under construction? I believe it is, because I haven't heard otherwise, because if it was not MSNBC, it would be squawking like a smashed cat. Ken Blackwell, greatly appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you for taking the time this morning.
Good to be with you, Steve.
There you have it. Good man. Ran for governor once in Ohio. I voted for him, but we didn't quite get over that hump. At any rate, good man. Still to come, Congressman Tim Walberg and more here on the Steve Gruber Show. Don't go anywhere.